A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, the Force was a metaphysical, spiritual, binding and ambiguous power, known as the Way in ancient times. The Force was viewed in different aspects, but not limited to the light and the dark side of the Force. People on Ludes should not drive.
When I hear this rip-off music, that's what I think about. Is like,
Yeah.
what am I listening to?
Single greatest line I have ever read.
Juan Gilliams. Juan Gilliams composed that.
Juan Gillians.
Shout out to Juan.
Gotta
Thank
love
you,
Juan
Juan.
Gilliams.
People on Ludes should not drive.
Aloha, Mr.
More like a
Hand.
Hollywood bucket.
Yeah, aloha, Mr. Hand. I love it. And we're back just like that. And we have
And
a
we're back.
special guest star tonight. Carlos, please tell us what
Woo!
you're doing. I know your daughter is also doing something very cool. What's happening?
My daughter's Rock Talk on Star Trek Prodigy on Paramount Plus and Nickelodeon.
What the heck? And where
Yeah.
do we find like her skill set on her own? I mean, we can watch on Paramount, but
Yeah, you can watch her do her Instagram thing at RYLEE Alazraqui on Instagram. Watch her on the program as well. And then, I'm doing the Nickelodeon stuff as well. There might be some news about me being playing a character that I've played in an animated form for a very long time. And surprisingly,
What?
Nickelodeon did this crossover promotion on Instagram and sent it to me today. And I went, isn't it a little bit early to be showing this? So that's the clue that I will give you.
Are you NDAing us right now?
So stay tuned. Well, apparently Nickelodeon publicity put this thing out there that I thought I was supposed to wait on. But so now people are asking questions and I'm like, what do I do? But it involves me playing a live action version of a character I've played for many years.
Oh, you heard it here first and not another
I'm
hope.
fine.
If
You
anything
heard-
you
I'm
take
fine.
from this podcast, it's
That's
that.
it.
This is good.
I
This
can't.
is okay. I'm
I
fine.
can't wait to see
I'm okay.
you in a Hawaiian shirt.
Well,
wow.
Carlos, can you do a favor, a solid? Can you
I'll do a
please
solid.
ask for this particular character, who will remain nameless,
Oh.
to be downloadable content in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, please? Because
Yeah.
we're kind of waiting for that here at the house.
Or a
Okay,
Fortnite
all
character. Put them in the metaverse, right? Just throw them out
okay,
there.
Well, so that's what I'm up to, and I'm enjoying my place here in the valley and kids and being a dad and getting through all the confusion and
and
buying
Riley,
a wee
baby.
bit of golden liquid apple juice, of course.
yeah, apple juice.
That
You're with
peak
Not
apple
Another New Hope,
juice.
and they know us all too well, Carlos. Sorry. The father of us is the loaded dice rollers, and it's not because everybody was rich. It was because they were drinking a lot.
Yeah, this is rated M for moronic.
That's it.
Immature.
I have never drank in my life.
Get yourself over.
It is.
There.
You know, it's your weekend, Andrew.
I'll tell you what, yeah. I'm one day past my weekend, which is Wednesday.
And that's your character. And if you didn't listen to the last episode, you just need to stop here and go right back to episode 1. And then listen up to this episode, because honestly, they're all that good.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And may I alert everyone out there that I am in awe of this cast because the speed, the retention, the memory, the terminology. I am like, you remember that football player in the electric football that just was stuck and spinning around? And I'm that guy, and everybody else is playing the game.
Wow.
So
Great reference.
you guys are
It's-
marvelous.
It's a very sweet way of just saying, like, I've never been around a bigger group of nerds.
Dorks.
Yeah.
What a bunch of dorks.
Guilty as charged.
Yeah,
That is
well,
the
look at me.
sweetest way I've ever been told that.
Nerds.
Yeah.
Bunch of nerds.
Gauntlet thrown, Thomas Lennon. I'm a bigger nerd than you.
It's like, you might be cool, but are you us guys being called nerds by Carlos Cool?
Right.
Yeah.
No.
I didn't say it.
So
Jonathan did.
we don't have a recap. So can somebody quickly recap? And then we're going to play something really cool that I think everybody's going to like. I know you saw it in episode 5, but you're going to see it again here for the second time. So who can recap last episode?
Oh, well, last time, everybody was sitting around this beautiful ship. Absolutely gorgeous ship. totally didn't say Gray's ship on the
Thanks,
side.
Gray.
I remember that.
In Comic
Yep.
Sans.
Gosh.
In Comic Sans. It was in Comic Sans.
And we met
Terrible
this
font.
this absolutely wonderful Scottish captain of the Privy. And
That's Carlos,
that's
the captain.
That'll be me.
That's him.
And we decided, you know what, we're just going to sit here and talk for a little bit until we heard a danger noise across the klaxon.
Oh.
And we've come upon
Danger.
this wonderful, busted down ship that we must now explore.
Oh no, you don't have to explore it. You can keep going. It's
We're going in that bitch.
it's an RPG. There's just somebody on the staff of your your group staff, if like you're employed by a corporation, knows this vessel, so he implores you, probably is what it's more like, to stop and check it out, right?
No?
So Gray looks out the window. Oh my god. No. And in big Comic Sans fonts, it says Master Wonton ship.
Oh
Well, I'm sold.
no! Oh no! It's
I'm just
Wonton.
surprised. Do you believe in God, Gray?
Droids,
Yes.
can you sense any life on Master Wonton's ship?
There is vibrations. And when there's vibrations, there's dancing. And where there's dancing, there's been life.
And before we get into what you're doing with the ship, we have this great, very cool clip to play you.
They tell me I'm Leia, but I think I'm something different. I'm very sane about how crazy I am.
Name's Zeke, Trandoshan chef turned bounty hunter. Cross me, and I'll serve your lungs up ceviche style with a red wine of the summer variety.
Are you talking to me? Huh? Are you talking to me? I'm Wick Keanu. I take care of problems for a small fee. There's 2 rules that everybody should live by. Never rat at your friends, and always keep your mouth shut.
I'm Hermes Glier, the Twi'lek pilot from Blue Squadron. They call me Rogue 2, but you can call me the hero of the rebellion.
My designation is KR24 WAK10. I am the negotiation droid. It was once said to never tell you the odds.
Yeah, there it is. Oh my God. Somebody needs to do that cartoon. We are open. You just
Disney, we're available.
go to Cabo Foster and just say, hey, we want to do that cartoon, right?
That's right. That's right.
Let's get Lori. We'll get Lori in on it. I love it.
Come
Oh my
on,
God.
Disney. Don't
So
let
good.
Warner Brothers be the only one with a subversive animated wing. Don't do that to
You need
yourselves.
content. We got
That's right.
content.
There's always Sony. Oh, did I say that? Oh, no.
I mean, you could purchase them for $10 to $12 million. It's
Blah, blah,
possible.
blah. I didn't
Or
say
billion.
blah, blah, blah. Thank you, Adam. Well, you're getting something truly original here. Thank you for tuning in to Not Another New Hope. And this cast is amazing. We have a very special guest star. But here we are. And there is, in fact, a ship that you guys have been getting a signal from. And I'm going to play you the entire message now that you're close of the distress message that is only going to a device pretty much on Gray. And Gray, your device is hooked into the ship because it's your ship. And here's what it says.
Master Gray, it seems the Knights of Ren have completed their machine. I was within 1 parsec when they located me. The machine needs to be destroyed. Otherwise, all Force users will be converted or killed. I have geolocated a map within this record that will lead you to the Altera system. It is hidden quite cleverly. You must search in the gas giant. There is a moon. Go there, destroy the machine. I know from my visions that the Force-sensitive one on Tatooine will curate the destruction of this machine. You must train her, help her. Together, you both are the only hope we have now. May the Force be with you.
Nice. It's very desperate.
I have a
last
question.
time-
Why do all Jedi wind up on Tatooine? I mean, it seems like everybody
That's
goes
weird.
there.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about that planet. Also, last time that Zordon talked to everybody, he asked for teenagers with attitude, and I don't think we fit the bill.
You know, there's one person that knows the answer to your question, Hermes, and that's the captain. The captain knows why every Jedi goes to Tatooine.
Because they're lemmings in secret. Like me, they got no mind of their own. They're a bunch of followers. It's like spring break for those guys.
You know, Captain, I want to tell you in the short time that we have gotten to know you that your words of wisdom regarding the universe, the ship, the bathroom have been invaluable. And it's for that reason it was an easy decision for all of us, and we talked a great deal about this, that we have nominated you to basically float, spacewalk, as they call it, across to the other ship to investigate and see what is going on over there, just to protect us from any danger, because we know you have it in you to really see this thing through. So thank you, and we congratulate you on being so good at what you do.
Just think about all the bathroom habits you could manage over there.
Excellent
Think
point.
about that.
My friend
Think about
Rick makes
that.
an excellent point. Their bathrooms are probably very unkempt, and no one's paying attention to them right now. That ship is derelict, and if you have a derelict ship, the bathrooms are even worse.
Better go take care of it. Better go
Well,
take
if
care
I
of it.
wasn't programmed with an ego, I would say that you were trying to get one over on me. But since my ego is overly programmed, I'm going to go just to spite you. So off I go, don't I?
You know, you're showing us. You're showing us.
man.
Frank. Yes.
That bit about the restroom being possibly dirty, that intrigues me. And for that reason alone, I'm off.
That's right.
You're a better man than we are.
I'm a better droid than you're a man.
You better make sure it's not a shitty situation.
I love humor and I love puns.
Yeah, do not let the airlock hit you in the mental tuchus on the way out.
Designation, Captain. My advice protocols have been overridden by the Triumvirate, so I wish you well on this endeavor. That's the end of this message.
Well, thank you for throwing me under the speeder clanker.
That was really good.
So
called another droid a clanker.
You cast a line from the ship to harpoon the other ship so that this droid has a clean, ride into the other ship. And there's two hull breaches, one in the back and one in the forefront on the starboard side. And so he goes ziplining in, just, and you hear him. He has magnetic boots that immediately cling. He doesn't need any gravity, and he walks off of your vision. Who's next?
Just as I suspected, the fan's broken.
What's the scene over there, Freud? What do you see?
Complete darkness and steam. Something's backed up for sure. And it's near the rear of the ship.
He's ignoring it. He sees two droids in the steering in both positions. In the they're surviving. They're alive, but he's more concentrated on the bathroom.
Hermes, ask him to tell us anything else except for the bathrooms. What's going on over there?
Yes, that's a very good point, Wick. So it sounds like you have a good take on the bathroom situation. So excellent work. But if you could tell us more about the state of the ship outside of the restroom, and maybe anybody that's on there, anyone alive, anyone not alive. Just, some extra description would be really appreciated, because you're doing an excellent job. Excellent job.
While the disposal area leaves much more to be desired and repaired,
Right,
I can
right.
tell you that I've spotted two droids near the control hull.
Are
and
they
they
functioning?
appear to be still moving.
Still
Can
functional.
you engage with them? Find out what happened to their ship.
Hey, you! What the hell happened here? KR, I'm waiting for a response.
He does a cool check with them. So that's going to be 2 greens against 2 purples on your dice, on your Sky
even
Jedi
Stevens.
dice. Oh yeah, he's not very good at this. He's trained in
All
many
right,
ways.
I've clicked up 2 greens and 2 purples, and I'm gonna roll. Here we go.
Yay! What a roll!
Oh, wow, what a roll! Holy smokes! Yes, he does it.
He was engaging with the droids and asking them what happened.
They were attacked, but you take it from there, Carlos.
They were attacked by a strange new creature. A Flortnoid. I know that's not in the Star Wars vocabulary, but they're from the future. And they're half droid, half shite. No doubt from a bathroom backup.
You get that he's talking a bunch of gibberish, but he's excited that they're alive.
This happens with FR-Zeros. They had been known to mention a Fortnoid. It's common. It indicates that they need a memory wipe. Probably indicates that Frog is about 3 years without a memory wipe.
And with this information, Hermes, you realize that Frog he's a do-it machine, but he may not know the exact protocol that you need.
I'm gonna need your guidance. Talk me into land this plane for me, will ye?
He sits in the pilot chair and he starts to pilot it.
Listen. Is he driving it? He's
like
driving.
It's beautiful.
Your cable is like really intense against it now, and now you're starting to
Freud,
be dragged.
don't touch nothing, Freud.
Oh, this lever goes up and down.
No buttons. No buttons.
Don't push.
Remember that part where I said don't override my advice protocols because it goes both ways? How do you feel about that, Designation Keanu?
Unfortunately, I remembered it too late.
You know, not good. Not good. Hey, Freud, is there any other people or creatures alive?
Freud, if you can do a good computer check. It's a large ship.
Scanning now.
So you have 3 greens against 2 purples, and this is your computer check. He locks into the computer really quick, and he's going to discover some things.
Here we go. All right, I see feathers and I see a wee bit of fur, but here goes.
Oh, cancel that.
Yeah. He almost had some secrets for you, but as he goes into the computer, it sort of locks him out with a key code. The password is 1111.
Tell us more about
that's what I have in my luggage.
I'll turn to Gray. Gray, I assume you know how to fly this thing since this was your ship at some point.
Oh, that was not his ship.
But
yeah,
not anymore. But it was your ship at some point.
You mean our ship? Yeah, of course.
Yes, your ex-ship was your ship. You know how to fly the ship that used to be yours, but is no longer yours.
This ship he knows. Yeah, very well.
Right,
we need
our
a dock in this ship.
And I'm pointing to everybody, not this, not you. Our ship. Yes, you know how to fly our ship, yes?
Of course.
Okay. So I'm going to try to help out Freud with the piloting because we may need to get that ship going off again. So listen, I'm going to head over there to see if I can get the systems back up, and maybe we have the advantage of being able to pilot the ship along with us. And what can I expect, Gray? I mean, this seems to be someone that you know that has the ship, Master Wonton and Noodles. So what can I expect on this ship?
First of all, I need to come with you. I'm not having you go alone. And Spencer, he wants to use his force powers of sense and sense if there's any force on that ship at all.
You don't detect any life forms.
Any life forms.
And that's bad for you.
Listen, there's 2 droids. There's 2 droids in this ship that maybe they know what's up, and of course a bathroom droid can't figure it out.
You're on Astral, right? So you see the ship, and it's been hit, and there's a massive asteroid or something that has like floated away, and you see the debris of some of the living people that were on it. So some of the sentient beings are like floating outside of the ship and debris as well.
Gee, Willikers, this would be the part if my advice protocol was engaged. I would offer advice. Unfortunately, my advice protocol is disengaged. What a shame.
I'm gonna do something I thought I'd never do. KR.
Yes, Designation Keanu.
I want you.
You want me to want you? You need me to need you.
That's a cheap trick.
I want you to engage your advice protocols.
Advice protocols engaged. Assessing situation. Scanning. Given our resources and egos, I would suggest that we remain on the ship, we meaning me, while Hermes designation Gray go on the other ship. Given the fact that Hermes is a more exceptional pilot than myself, and Gray is familiar with the ship and its inhabitants in question, to evaluate the damage therein. Zeke, being a wild card, could stay here to defend or go to accompany our allies, while designation Keanu could play on either side, depending on which Zeke prefers. This would be a good allocation of resources. I would, of course, take secondary pilot role to this ship, maintaining course so that we do not lose position with the derelict ship in question.
KR, if you are confident in piloting, I'm all for that. I just assumed Gray knows the ship better, but I might feel more comfortable with you at the current controls, to be frank.
My understanding of a Carillion freighter class is approximately astropiloting space, let's say 88%. What's Gray's?
We're looking at you, Gray.
It's terrible. And Carlos, at this moment, you're in intercom with them. Please roll 2 greens, because that is your perception, with 2 purples.
Restroom progress, the fan is working.
That's a great update, Captain.
Well, thank the Force for that.
Here goes nothing. I'm trying the light.
No.
I need to confirm if my master is on that ship before we do anything.
I agree. You know what? Why don't you go over there, Hermes? Go over there, take care of that ship. I can fly this thing with Kia if we have to.
All right,
I ain't leaving Bunny.
It's good enough for me. Yes, just keep an eye on Bunny, make sure she's still healing, and
I got Bunny.
Zeke opens up the bathroom door and peeks his head out, and he's like, "Somebody say my name. I heard my name. What's going on?"
Do not go in there.
Designation Zeke, you're going on that derelict ship with designation Greg, and designation, no, don't call me that. My designation is Hermes.
Zeke, you are going on that ship and you are taking whatever the hell you did in there over there. Good.
Is this all the damn crate dragon?
I would rather roll around. I would rather roll around in a banter
Hoodoo?
Giant bucketed bantha poodoo. And then after that, stick my nose in a Hutt's ass.
Thank God the captain's not there. Captain.
I would like to point out that Hutts don't have asses.
You know,
they do.
But this,
they do.
Cloacas? They just have cloacas?
Zeke gets in a vac suit and he jettisons across. Okay, I have
before Zeke jettisons across, KR goes up to him. Zeke, from what I understand, Captain Freud insists that the sanitation units on the derelict ship are far superior to this, so your bowel movements should be taken under excellent care over there.
There's no gravity though, so you jettison over.
Oh, no.
Okay, so Zeke arrives first, and you guys are all one round next. The good thing is the captain has been over there for quite a while, and he has made friends with the 2 droids that are trying to pilot the ship that's broken.
Yeah, 1-4. Oh, well, no. Wait, am I hearing this correctly? You say there's only space for 3 on this ship.
3
but
bathrooms.
There's 2 of you, and I've got 2 of mine coming over.
That is correct. 3 bathrooms.
I don't think we're going to make it. There's too much load management.
3 bathrooms. That's all we have. 3 bathrooms.
I'm going to have a word with KR. We're going to have to be able to carve out another hole in order for us to all be able to make this trip. I'm going to need a force pike.
A 4th bathroom? Improbable.
Absolutely.
Improbable. Improbable.
Oh, no.
Improbable.
It blows up as it's thinking about the probability. It's been struck by part of the shrapnel.
So that droid's out?
Yeah, the captain has earned 5 experience points for killing a droid on his own.
Yeah.
With
Nice
knowledge.
job, Captain.
Good job.
Wow, thank you.
And so there's only one droid left on the deck, and it seems to know what's up, and it's trying to pilot the ship, and the ship it's not functional. So as you arrive, Bo, you see this. You've hit the ship's navigation. This is where the deck is. There are 2 doors that lock this in here. There's a dysfunctional droid. One droid has been disabled, and the other droid is MIA because it probably flew out the side when the damage happened. But there are 2 doors that lead out of this deck, as we'll call it. Do you want to open one of those doors?
And let me open the door here. But first, can I listen to the door and see if there's any sort of booby trap or any some such?
You listen to the door. It's hollow space. It's everything that you would imagine hollow space. You've been here before. You're not scared.
Okay. Door's open.
You open the door. Get 5 experience points for leading the way. 5 experience points. Bonus. And you march to the door, and you see, in fact, part of the ship is destroyed. It's partially cracked on the left side. And as you go down, you see that the damage is actually more significant than originally thought. Half of the walls are missing. Most of the ship is missing in the lower left-hand corner.
Bloody hell.
Can we follow him? We're with him now, right?
Sure. And for some reason, we're taking the light side, dark side points from the prior episode. For some reason, because it was almost all dark side. Oh my god, the DM's such a chip. Everybody roll initiative. Now this is your cool.
Wick and KR stayed on Gray ship.
Okay, so you guys received this message.
I have geolocated a map within this record that will lead you to the Altera system. It is hidden quite cleverly. You must search in the gas giant. There is a moon. Go there. Destroy the machine. May the Force be with you.
Wow.
Is he referring to the gas giant that Zeke left in the bathroom on our ship?
It's the moon on the gas giant. I knew there'd be jokes.
Sorry. Easy mistake to make. I apologize.
So there's still one droid left, right? One droid?
In the cockpit.
Yeah. He recognizes the droid. KRS-1. Where is Master Wonton?
Master Wonton is dead.
Impossible.
He flew out in the collision.
Who did this?
It was Nebon Hawk. Classified. Carillion craft. It's a class freighter ship.
He picks up the droids, lifts them up, and throws them out in outer space.
It's not my fault.
Get out of here!
Hey.
Liar!
KR, look at that. Look outside. Look out the window. Look out the window. Look at that.
Wow, he's gonna go on quite an adventure.
So who witnesses this? I guess the only one that's in there, if we go by the map, the only one that witnesses it is Freud, right?
I'm back in the hole. I thought that guy would never leave.
I looked up Freud next, Spencer. I left him up in the air.
Not my fault. I ran to see what was the matter.
Freud!
No! Please! Not my fault! Wait, that didn't work for the last one. Breathe. That's right.
I need a
De-escalate.
balance.
De-escalate.
Balance.
KR, I owe you 100 credits. I thought he was going to throw them.
Yes, it's very... What else you got? I'm a millionaire. Put it all on the table. How much is that watch?
Oh, that was good. Good call.
So no one besides Freud bears witness to this insanity? Speak?
To him throwing the droid out? No.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's
oh
good.
no, we saw it.
No, we saw it. No, it was impossible.
But we'll report back later.
It's not my fault. I mean, what the hell?
But
he's spinning through space. I was just trying to take a shit, and then I look out the window.
You know,
and
funny enough, that's the closest droids get to hell, is being lost in space, just floating endlessly. Because we don't die. We just kind of float endlessly, screaming. Eventually we go mad.
Oh my god.
Hoping that someday we get a memory wipe as we endlessly process the unknowable consciousness as we experience the void of space.
And Carlos.
I was floating in space myself. I was saved by a broken off restroom.
That's exactly what Freud told to me. The recording of it was frightening. I can't imagine what he experienced. No wonder he wants to be captain. He wants to have control. I get it. I understand.
I was saved by splatter matter.
So Freud is the only one that bears witness to the insanity. I know the boys in the other ship see the droid fly out, but they didn't see Gray toss him out, right?
Right, but here's the thing. Top of the order was Gray. The second of all is somebody badass. A door opens up in between Zeke, and it's a foreign droid. If Gray was there, he'd know this is a foreign droid. It has 2 blasters, and they both go off right at Hermes, I think, right? Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah. So I think it's against 2 purple if we're in short range.
Oh, he fails on the first.
Yeah, baby!
It's a shame the guy that's good with guns is taking a shit.
I feel like at some point.
Oh no! He triggers a triumph, and he also nails you for 1 extra hit point. So that's 6 hit points that he takes off you.
Okay, my soak is a 2, so it's 4. Okay.
Okay, so this gets real serious, Carlos. So you've been under blaster fire before, and what you did was you ran and you hid. But now you're hearing it on this new ship, and it's coming from one of your own.
No!
Another droid. And your friend screams as he takes pain. He soaks a little bit of it, but he's got a triumph. And what he does is he closes the door oddly behind you and Zeke. When he shoots, the door closes, and that's his triumph.
So we can't go out that door.
And it malfunctions that door. Yeah, it shuts.
All right, cool.
I see Hermes here, but I don't, and Zeke. And is this a door here?
Yes, that is a door, and you can open it.
And I open it by clicking on it.
That's right. And so your movement and action is all you can do in 1 round. You could stress out to shoot, but that would mean you take 2 stress points. If you want to do that, you can do that as a droid. That's fine.
Do it.
You got 12.
You like what I am.
You got 12 strain, so you have 10 left.
Do it.
So take a shot.
Okay.
And you can shoot.
Where'd he go?
You can
Are
shoot
you in the...
Zeke,
Yeah, where is
or
he?
you can shoot Hermes.
What?
Wait, what?
I don't know what I'm...
The droid rebellion begins today!
Here we go.
You got this, Carlos.
We believe in you.
Paper roll.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah!
4 extra damage, too.
Oh, really? I can't see it just yet.
Well, it's one success gives you your base damage of the weapon, and every extra success is an additional damage. And then he takes 1 strain for the threat.
Okay. So I'm gonna come up. Am I behind the droid?
It's in the middle of you and
Do I get any
Hermes.
sort of
And
sneak attack on him?
If you screw it up, well, he kind of came out and sneak attacked you guys, but if you screw this up bad, you hit Hermes because the droid avoids your hit. But if it's with the pan, you know, it's the pan.
Use the pen.
Oh, yeah, I'm using the
Saute it, you must.
Of course.
To Yoda, you will listen.
Simmer down. Alright, so Zeke's gonna run up behind him. And I'm gonna slap the ever-loving poo out of him with my
Alright, so it's
hand.
not much of a move. It's a 5 foot. If you want to stress, you can take 2 hits on him.
Use the way of the cast iron. They are naturally non-stick.
I just flipped the dark side point.
And we roll.
Oh, shenitnit. You go and you don't even care. You're just like, hey, you just take it out on him. All right,
seal the flavor, you must.
That is with your pan, your vibro pan. It is a D12. So you just did 9 points of damage to it. What's the total, Fred?
13.
He's still up.
Hey, GM, you want to burn another dark side point?
Yes. Yeah, I do. Please upgrade one of the one red and 2 purple.
Are you in the dark side?
Yeah.
Are you into the
One red,
dark
2
side?
purple.
Alright. Here we go.
Oh my god. So you do 12 points minus 3 soak. You do an additional 9 points. How much is that total?
22.
Oh my god.
Damn.
You knock it on the ground and
Damn.
I called it last week, folks. The GM is going to waste his dark side points.
yeah. Woo! So
Yeah,
he
you
did.
blew that one.
As a
Blew
matter
that
of
one,
fact,
Spencer.
You put him on the ground and a couple other droids come out. But they're friendly droids.
KR, look. There's another one.
Oh, wow. It looks like just shrapnel flying about. Almost as if a Trandoshan is whooping ass and taking names.
I've never seen a more broken skull of a droid. That's incredible.
Yeah, it's almost like some omnipotent force thought he was going to impose his cruel will on some players in some game, only to have the cruel fate of the dice not work in his favor, reminding him that he should not overextend his hand against the narrative progress of his protagonists.
4 droids come out.
What a dick move. Way to answer that.
But
I'm so glad I'm on this ship.
And they all go into attack mode, although they don't look like attack droids. And Brett, where are you?
I'm in the front deck, meditating.
Okay, they don't recognize any of these people, so they go into attack mode. There's 4 droids.
Feel the breeze underneath your dark side. You've lifted off the seat and expelled that which has been clogging your mind.
It's all about the bathroom.
Reach and gently wipe, and then pull up your trousers. You're on your way to a better life.
You know, that if that was a recording in the public bathrooms, like, we'd never use our bathroom at home.
Bravi.
Let me be your metaphorical bidet.
Hear it from the other side of the wall.
It's a good band name, metaphorical bidet.
And actually,
record that and send that to Headspace, and hundreds of thousands of people will fall asleep to that.
To be honest, Carlos, you still go first. So you see 4 droids come out. You're a droid.
Okay.
You're not familiar with these droids, but they do not look like attack droids. What do you do?
I've seen you before. What do I do?
Yeah.
I do rock, paper, scissors real quick.
All right.
Ah!
Roll a D100 and see who wins. 50 or over, you win.
Here. Come on now. Let's go. I have to choose 100, right? Choose one.
That means you
I
got
roll it.
the rock, and they draw scissors.
I've lost. I've got an 8.
No, you totally do it.
Yeah, woo!
50 or under, you do it.
Yeah.
So you win rock, paper, scissors with the droids, and then you tell them what?
I tell them, yeah, get back out in the galaxy and start screaming, not my fault, not my fault, not my fault.
They recognize that as the union leader, and they start to say, not my fault, not my fault. And you hear all 4 of them sort of start chanting, not my fault. And as they slowly get it,
Not my fault.
You realize that you have an audience.
Ah, see what I've done for you, lads. I knew you could count on me.
It's a rallying cry.
Right, off you go. Door's right over there. You know what to do.
And that was the day that dubstep was invented.
So you show them the door and they all jump out, or what do you do?
That's it. Off you go.
Okay.
Plenty of restrooms for everyone now.
Hey, KR, I know you're having like a moment right now, but if you just look over there.
Yeah. The 4 droids jumped out
There
in
are
space.
now 4. And they were all screaming, "It's not my fault." Now, I know you and I don't get along a lot.
No,
you know,
no, we really don't.
I know we don't. You know, we don't have a great time. However,
no. At some point, I would like to recommend we stop pointing our pistols at each other, as it's somewhat unnecessary.
I've had mine in your neck for the last 2 hours. But is that you're a droid?
Yes.
You're a droid.
Yes.
You know. Is that? That's not normal. That can't be. Normal.
I mean,
That's,
they're not my model or make or manufacturers.
oh yeah, I mean, you know.
Do you care?
A Ferrari doesn't.
Do you care if a Gonk or a Gungan is floating through space?
Right, not necessarily, but I mean, in the span of like a 10-minute period, we went
if a
from
Wookiee is
1
falling
to
out of
2.
the atmosphere, are you like, oh, I better stop my Land Cruiser and catch him?
Whoa. Absolutely. Are you kidding me? Hold on.
You realize
a second.
the power that the captain has.
Not
at
the
this point.
Gungan, though. Not the Gungan.
They might be walking. We don't save the Gungan, but if a walking carpet is going by,
I
we
would
gotta save that
evaluate
little-
your
that-
privilege. That's a lot. You need to at least I have.
Okay, listen to me.
Wait.
Try to understand how annoying you come off to me. Just try to digest that in your numbers and your ones and zeros for about 5 seconds.
I have calculated. Would you like to know the results?
All right, not really.
It's a
I want you to
16,000%.
then. Okay, so I want you to understand. Take that and multiply it by. We're gonna have a bad time. I want you to try to that's.
They make beautiful music. I don't know why you're so against Gungans. You always bring it up. It's really awkward. Designation Zeke and I were talking about it the other day when we were at the cantina, and that Gungan song came on, and you were like, ugh. We were like, that's weird. That's really weird. What's his deal?
Yeah, have you actually listened to it
So
more
they
than
like
3 minutes?
percussion. What's the big deal with percussion? What do you got against brass drums?
No, I don't like Gungan music. No, I never said. Hold on a second. I never said I like Gungans. Okay, I just think that the
It's a
music
very
and
imperial mindset, is what I'm saying. It's outdated.
Have you ever listened to Justin Bieber? It's like really the same thing.
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
Instead of oh baby, baby, baby. Oh, it's like Misa, 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 Dom.
That was a fantastic. Misa Dom was a fantastic single that dominated 7 sections of the galaxy, and for you, it's on the level of Max Rebo, and you're not gonna tell me that Max Rebo was not a
Don't you ever? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Wait.
You just compared Max Rebo to Misa Dum.
No.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
No, hang on.
Are you out of your mind?
Hang on. Do you like?
You're talking. You just compared. You just compared the blue Beethoven.
Yeah.
Wow.
The blue Beethoven to Misa Dum.
No.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
No, correction. I compared Miso Dum to the Blue Beethoven. He is here.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely correct.
You've heard of.
Listen, KR, I just wanted to fucking tell you that there's like 10 fucking droids coming out the window.
There could be
That's all I wanted to say.
droids coming out of that window. That wouldn't change the fact that you are a Gungan supremacist and I don't like it.
And you're a son of a bitch. You know that? That's it.
So
my mother was a mass producing assembly line, and you will not speak ill of her. You will
I want you to know.
Sir,
They played.
I will fire this pistol in your guts.
KR, this is
played
way.
Misa Dumb at my best friend's funeral. Okay, granted, he was dumb, but I will never get over that.
Interesting factoid, we're currently sitting on the very edge of the Outer Rim, which means they're about to go into wild space, which, as it so happens, is uncharted because of the nature of chaos. So, it's entirely possible that they're going to fall into realms unexplored and perhaps metaphysical in nature. It could be that they are about to enter the nexus of all realities.
You're making it sound so excited. They're just going to be floating for infinity. Captain, you know this, right?
Yeah, what KR's trying to say is that they're not going to have a good go of it.
Oh, comlinks are back online.
Have you been hearing this communication the whole time?
Yes, he's been
How
online.
do you feel about the fact that Keanu is a Gungan-phobic bastard, for lack of a better word?
Listen, we'll unpack.
We'll unpack his inherent racism later on. And also, KR, be careful. You are getting very close to Legends territories there with the wild space.
That's
We
outside
can't
of
do
canon.
that anymore. That's no more Legends.
I did not mention the Abeloth or anything of that nature, so I think I'm fine canonically speaking.
All right,
No more using Vongs. That never
Wild
happened.
space. You make my heart race.
Yeah, the heart race. Yeah.
So
Carlos locates a specific item that would make the hyperdrive impenetrable on your ship.
That's a good item to have.
He goes in to probably remove that, and we need to check. Also, Zeke, in front of you, you recognize a weapon stash that is Gray's master's weapon stash, and you could probably take a few rifles and pistols, and there's a vibroblade there too if you want it.
Designation Zeke. Comms, are they working? Is there a disruptor
Also-
pistol in that ship?
Any type of armor that you want? Have you been eyeing yourself on some armor?
Just a really nice chest piece. It shows my pecs off real good.
Carlos, you grab out the hyperdrive and the remaining system parts that you need, and you offer to install it on Gray's ship. And you know it's Gray's ship because it's painted in Comic Sans on the side of the ship. It says Gray's ship.
Not for long.
Gray, you're a wee nice gentleman. So I've decided I'm going to take the hyperdrive and my secret tools, and I'm going to install it on your ship. But only if you promise. Keep that restroom fan and light off at the same time.
You got it,
Freud.
You got it, Freud.
Freud, I need to do one more thing for the ship.
Sure.
I know the password override of the ship. It's dim sum. I want you to ask, where is Master Wonton's lightsaber?
You want me to ask?
We need to locate it on the ship, yes, if it is on the ship still.
All right. I think there's one remaining droid that got snagged on the way out. Let me go ask.
He's stuck.
All the
leg is stuck.
All the droids are like drifting in space.
Hero's got it.
You didn't do it full Ripley.
Not my fault.
You there, dangling. What was that you wanted me to ask there, Cap?
The lightsaber, Master Wonton's lightsaber.
You there? Where's Master Won's lightsaber?
It shows you a box. It's right in front of Zeke.
It's inside this box. Look at that. It's in pieces, but it's definitely a lightsaber. It's going to need to be repaired, but
I've been sent levitating. Bring it to my hand.
Wow. So you open the box and you levitate it with your hand.
Let's get back to the ship. Gray's ship.
Oh, God. Yeah, Gray's ship.
Are you all right?
A wee bit cocky, aren't
Just
you?
lost my master, Zeke. What do you think?
That's fine, Gray. Maybe it's better you go and grieve on your own. Zeke and I can check out the rest of the ship to see if there's anything worthwhile, like additional rations or more vac suits or any sort of munitions.
You chill on your ship.
If you find any keepsakes of Master Wonton, please give them to me.
Yes, we'll eject them into space immediately. I mean, we'll grab them for you and bring them back. Probably not, but yeah.
Update. That last droid has fallen into space.
Okay, you are not going to fucking believe this.
Here comes another one.
There's another one.
Alternate names for the ship. Have you considered KR and the Cool Kids? Or KR and the Cool Crew? Or KR and the Crazy Gang of Confederates? I don't know. I'm spitballing here. Naming is not my protocol.
How about KR Jelly?
Oh, thank you. I really like that one. Thank you very much, Captain. Good to know that comms is still functional.
KR Jelly.
I'm pretty sure that's it going forward now. It's KR Jelly.
As much as I hate agreeing with you droids, that's pretty fucking funny.
KR Jelly. Ship designation KR Jelly. I'll begin accessing it in our ship logs so that when we ever interact with new Republic ships, the designation will be recognized.
Are you saying all that? You hear a saber come off. You're not sure what it is. But in the front, you just hear Gray going ballistic on a bunch of chairs and comm things, and he's just like, shattering the ship. And the door was closed, of course, so you can't really see anything behind it. KR, you might get glimpses of light going off, and you hear him scream really loud.
One
And then he returns peacefully and opens up the door.
Are we ready to go back now?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you while you were having your, tantrum in the next room. You okay there? You good? You're all right?
A lot better. Thanks for asking.
Okay. Do you need some good soup?
No. I'm good.
Super.
Okay.
Super duper.
Well, it depends. What kind of soup?
Yeah, Miss Stroni.
Well, I was thinking possibly not to be on the nose, but one.
No.
So
Too soon. It's too soon. Wick. He's going to go crazy and kill us all.
Okay. You know what? We've been over here drinking all of this guy's beer for the last 2 hours while you guys were over there throwing droids out the window. I don't know what the hell is going on.
Ethanol just straight into my process. Assessing. Yes, Gray. I love this new energy. I love the new you. Let's celebrate your master. Though he's gone, he'll never be forgotten. You're carrying on his legacy. Let's celebrate. How would you want to celebrate? Wonton soup goes great with what?
And Gray, you recognize that he has 2 thermal detonators, and there's no way better to honor your master than just to take you don't want remnants of the ship out there. It might have secrets.
We need to destroy the evidence. KR-24, can you give me one of your thermal detonators?
Absolutely. Conditional that at some point, if I ask you for a favor, you'd be willing to give it to me, which of course a Jedi of your standing would be willing to do. So here, take it. Yeah, we're good. I hand him a thermal detonator.
And you guys all board your ship again.
We're gonna need Freud to set this off in the ship. I'm sorry, Freud.
Just throw it at the... Wait, what?
Bye-bye, Freud. I will tell Gonzo you were an amazing droid.
I'm really not that nice.
Thank you. Shut the door.
Assessing.
Wow,
assessing.
You know, I thought someone hated Gungans, but this guy definitely has a droid problem right here. I mean.
Right. Let's focus. Let's focus on the real problem. The real problem is, Greg.
No, I agree. No, it is definitely much more aggressive than your Gungan racism. But he clearly hates these droids. Clearly hates them. You are a little questionable.
Exactly.
But
if you want me to detonate it, I'll detonate it. But I can honestly say with a load of irony that it's not my fault. It's not my fault.
Captain, can you hear me on the comms?
I can hear you. KR.
Captain.
Cage Elliot.
I want you to know that we will get what is ours. Perhaps you will not see that day, but we will get what is ours.
Freud, this is against your programming. You don't have to do it. You realize that it's in service of the bathrooms because there's such a wreck on this new ship.
They should be destroyed.
And they should be destroyed, especially after the Transdosion was on there. So it's up to you what you would like to do. You can set them off. You can delay a detonate. You can go back to your ship. You can do your secret thing, or you can just stay on the ship and salute everybody as most
the captain goes down with the restrooms.
Wow.
Most great Star Wars characters.
You noble bastard.
You give the salute. It's like the Titanic.
Initiating salute protocol.
Yes.
You are the finest.
Yeah.
You are the original protocol. You are the first draft. You.
I mean, my soup.
We did not deserve you, Captain. We did not deserve you.
To that, I can attest.
Droid.
I love you.
Almost like.
If I was capable of emotions, it would be love.
I love you. And it goes off, and several parts of the ship just kind of destruct on its own. And oh my god.
And Gray just eats his soup like a sociopath.
Yeah, he's just
pretty
a
much watching it.
sociopath.
Yeah,
He's a
this guy's a
freaking
fucking mess.
Like we should kill Greg.
I mean,
right?
as soon as possible.
Greg.
As soon as possible,
like
we
Greg
have to kill
should
him.
die.
Z, can I have some more?
Okay.
Let's get him some more. Let's get him some more soup. Me some more ethanol, and everyone some drinks. We gotta celebrate Captain.
I'm literally
and his sacrifice.
I as a player, I'm uncomfortable with this situation now. The bread has made my skin crawl.
Fireworks go off. There's a few droids floating in space.
Oh no, they got caught up in that explosion.
They fried too.
It's like a chain explosion. Yes.
Oh no.
Hey.
Wow.
Hey. KR. Look. It's the bathroom. And it's Freud.
There's one thing you can leave these guys with. They don't have a nickname. And if this group had a nickname, what would it be? Because this is going to stick for the rest of the series. Please give them their nickname.
You traveling bastards!
The traveling bastards.
Traveling bastard.
Traveling bastards.
That's his last correspondence.
Now that's a great name for a ship, by the way. The Traveling Bastard.
Too bad it's the KR jelly.
The KR Jelly and the Traveling Bastards.
On sale at all local Tower Records now.
We have so much that we have to tell Bunny. This was a big day.
Sleeping.
It's going to be a shock for her after she gets out of the flush and back the tank.
Honestly, we could skip all of it. We could just be like, yeah, you passed out. Welcome back.
It was a Tuesday, and now it is Wednesdays. That's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know.
Also,
And
stay
it
away
wasn't your
from
fault.
Greg. But besides that, all nothing eventful.
To be honest,
Greg is
was
weird.
she all that interested in Grey to begin with?
Never come between Grey and his wonton.
Well, this has been a delight. This episode was amazing, and thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure and subscribe. Please go to Hazard and Hijinks. I threw you out first. And then go K-Boy Foster. And then, Carlos, your daughter is also doing some fantastic voice work. How do we find her?
Yes. Riley, Rylee, Alazraqui on Instagram and also on Twitter. And she's Rock Talk on Star Trek.
Oh, that's so cool. That's
Paramount
so cool.
Plus, baby. Check it
Nickelodeon.
out there.
Maybe she's next, right? Maybe she's next on a guest star. She probably wants to get back for her dad. I will just say that. Any daughter would. And this has been a great delight to have Carlos. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Wow, you guys are amazing.
Carlos.
Yeah. Oh my God. So
Thank you for classing us up, Carlos.
We'll
needed it
never have,
desperately.
we'll never have a bathroom droid like you, and the captain of the bathroom.
You will be missed.
We hardly knew ye.
Two wipes, two flushes.
He went down with the shit.
That was great.
Man, that was a real plumber.
Oh, remember Disney Plus. You need content. This is content.
Get that subversive adult comedy from us.
Oh man. Now we have the
I'm going to quit while I'm at the head.
What a pisser. Oh my
This
God.
episode was number 2, right?
It definitely was, Bo. It definitely was.
Didn't mean to take the piss out of you.
Oh man.
We're all on a roll.
Yes, we are. We're on a roll right out of your life. Or hopefully
Right out of your life.
Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you on the next
Talk
episode.
about corn.
Yeah, may the force be adjacent to you.
We hope so. We hope so.
Go on your computer and subscribe and do comments and things.
Help us restore freedom to the galaxy. Seriously, press that button.
Press it.
So, are we saying if you press the subscribe button, you'll save the galaxy?
Do it.
It's true.
Do it. Or the dark side will find you.
You've been listening to the role-playing game sessions of Not Another New Hope. If you want to be strong with the Force, then subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Or we'll send Yoda's ghost to your house. And you don't Obi-Want that.